YouTubers and fellow Star Citizens. If you noticed today, we had titles and music. And if you're in Europe and you cannot view this video, please let me know in the content or the comments section below, or find me on ulmc.co or on RSI or on Reddit, and let me know so that I can basically re-render this movie without the music and put it online for you all. With that being said, this week's topic is going to be whether you should wait for a CIG branded Star Citizen controller or bite the bullet and purchase a HOTAS or joystick solution now. I would also like to make one more announcement that I'm going to do a series of tutorial videos of tips and tricks and how to fly with a joystick over the next few weeks. I don't know how long that series of videos will be. It'll be however long it needs to be in order to let people see. I got a webcam now hooked up so that you can see, watch as I manipulate the controls and what I do on screen. You know, how much of my forearm, how much of my arm, you know, what are the physical movements, because I can try to describe that, and it's very difficult for me to do so because I've gotten a lot of private messages and comments and stuff along the lines of, well, how are you so precise or accurate with a joystick? I can't fly worth crap. I'm just all over the place. I overcorrect and things like that. And unfortunately, there's no real simple solution or answer to that other than to say I have logged literally thousands of hours of stick time with joysticks in my lifetime. I started out with Microsoft Flight Simulator version 1.0 in 1985, flying out of Chicago O'Hare Airport on EGA graphics, or maybe if it was even CGA graphics. You know, I had a CH Mach 3 joystick 3 years before I owned a mouse. So I've had a joystick in hand, using them in flight sim games for years before I did had a keyboard and mouse. And even years beyond that before I actually used a keyboard and mouse in any games. I didn't start using a keyboard and mouse in games until probably around 96, 7, whenever Jedi Dark Forces 2 came out. I think that was the first game. Maybe it was Dark Forces. Dark Forces 2 were the first games that I used a keyboard and mouse on. Kind of got in when they first started the whole first-person shooter genre. Hell, in fact, in Dark Forces 1, I think I used a keyboard. I don't even think I used a mouse. So it was probably Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight was the first keyboard and mouse game that I remember using. Okay, so with all of that being said, let's get back to our original topic at hand, which is wait on a CIG controller or buy something today. Well, let me start this out by saying, unless they go with a straight rebrand of an X55, possibly a Logitech G940 new production run of that setup, it's going to be at earliest late 2015. I would honestly expect to see a CIG controller hit the retail shelves and be available for shipping sometime in 2016. That's 18 to possibly as long as 30 months away. So what are you going to do between now and then? Because we're going to have, well, we've got the dogfighting module, or at least a version of it, an early version of it, single player. You know, multiplayer is expanding. We're going to be playing various iterations of the dogfighting module, as well as Squadron 42, for a long time before I expect to see a CIG controller on the shelves. So, with that in mind, you know, the question then becomes, what other games do you have that you're going to be using a HOTAS or joystick with? Do you have any other games, or is Star Citizen it? In my case, I bought the CH gear primarily not for Star Citizen, but for Falcon 4 BMS. That is kind of the go-to controller setup for that game. CH has been around for a very long time. It's kind of modeled a little bit after the F-16. The stick is, the throttle not so much. In fact, the X-45 throttle was more like the F-16 than the CH. But CH's HOTAS system works very, very well across a wide variety of different simulation types, whether you're flying jet fighters in Falcon 4 BMS, or flying Cessnas in, or Airbuses in, say, Flight Simulator X or X-Plane, to games like World War I, like Rise of Flight. It works as well as any HOTAS will in War Thunder. But I found that it also was top of the line or top of the options right now for Star Citizen, for Arena Commander, as well as Elite Dangerous. So it's a very, very good option across a wide spectrum of flight and space combat games. The one exception, I think, to that is DCS's A10. If, DCS A10 is your primary game and Star Citizen is just a distraction, you probably already own a Warthog. Needless to say, the Warthog was built for that game, and it has some features in it that are mainly applicable to that game, like the dual stage trigger is just almost an absolute must. You can fake it with a CH gear, but it's just not as good. But CH pretty much dominates the Warthog, in my opinion, and just about every other flight game. So, if you are going to be playing these other games, like I'm a backer of Elite Dangerous as well as Star Citizen, so, I'm using this game, or I'm using the CH setup in a variety of games. So, go ahead and spending the $300 now makes a lot of sense. You're going to get a long, useful life out of CH stuff. However, if the only game you are playing that requires or is advantageous to have a joystick is Star Citizen, then I think it behooves you to wait and see. But you still have that 18-month to 30-month delay. So what do? I recommend going out and picking up a T16000M whenever you can from Micro Center for $25. You can also pick up the T-Flight X HOTAS or the Extreme T3D Pro. I don't think you would be disappointed with either of those two selections. Either the T16000M, when it comes to accuracy and precision, is the best stick out there. It even beats the CH. See my videos on this. I've already pointed this out before. You get more accuracy and precision with the T16000M. You just happen to get a lot more functionality with the CH fighter stick or combat stick. And I'm willing to trade that functionality for the precision. So that would be kind of my recommendation. Personally, I'm waiting to see who they partner with the hardware manufacturer. Chances are it's either going to be Saytech or Logitech. I wouldn't rule out necessarily Thrustmaster, but I'm pretty much sure that CH is pretty much going to tell them, who the hell are you? Because CH makes their money selling $1,000 joysticks for heavy industrial machinery. Their $300 consumer flight sim market is relatively small compared to their main industry of providing joysticks for other uses. So I don't, it's kind of one of those strange things. CH products would make like the logical choice because custom joysticks is what they do, but I don't look for them to partner with CIG, to be honest with you. If Saytech is the ones behind it, I'm not interested. Saytech is continuing to look like it has its quality control issues with the X55 after reading many reviews on Amazon as well as the CIG forums. And all Saytech sticks, with the exception of, or all their HOTAS sticks with the exception of the X65, has had a design issue, or I have an issue with their design, with that center ring washer design. It has just proven itself not to be all that great. So if it's Logitech, I'd be interested to see what they come out with. Same thing with Thrustmaster. CH, if they did end up going with CH, a lot of it would just depend on the finances at the time. If I have a few $100s extra, I'd probably pick it up. But those are kind of my opinions. Others may differ. But again, subscribe to the channel so you can see when my next series of videos on how to fly with a joystick. Probably initially it'll be geared toward general use, and then when we do get key mapping and key binding in Star Citizen, it'll be more geared towards Star Citizen. So again, thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the verse.